Let's talk about action. Action is a skill set. Action is a learned skill. And one of the things that we all have the opportunity to do is take massive action. And when I went to community college, which you're supposed to go to for 2 years, I went to community college for 5 years. I never graduated. I still haven't graduated. And so that was the opposite of action. It was the opposite of consistency. And I was in a season of my life where I wasn't focused, and I was just kind of drifting, wandering aimlessly through life. And some of the things that have made a difference for me, I have a mindset, and the mindset is to play at a 7, 8, 9, or 10 every business day on a scale of 1 to 10. It's not a goal because you can't really measure that effort, but it's a mindset. It's a mindset of consistency. And I also think decades into the future. And I plan on working until September 12th, 2046, which is a very specific date. It's the day before I turn 76 years old. So my mindset is to work through that amount of time. And that's made a big difference for me in my life. Today is the last day of August. And what I do when I get to the end of the month, I think of the last 3-4 days of the month. I want to maximize my results. And so a lot of people in business, they start coasting at the end of the month. I increase my intensity. I increase my effort. So here I am doing this video shoot. And I still have another sales call this afternoon. And I want to maximize my results. I had a tremendous day yesterday, the day before the last day of the month. If you think about, it's really about action. You know, if the key was knowing what to do, all you'd have to do is watch YouTube videos like this, and your life would be amazing. You just get a book, you take a course. It's really, knowing what to do is certainly important. But what's far more important than knowing what to do is action. And anybody can do that. Sometimes I'll have people tell me, they'll say, Eric, I don't know what to do yet. So let me figure out what to do first, and then I'll take action. And what I teach is the distinction of learning versus learning and being in action. And what that means is, yes, be learning. Like when I started tweeting, I didn't know anything about Twitter. So I was learning Twitter, but I was tweeting while I was learning. And I didn't know if I was doing it right or not, but I was just, every day I would tweet and I'd retweet. So it's the distinction of learning versus learning and being in action. One of the main things that I've found that holds people back is their comfort zone. And if you think about it logically, if this is my comfort zone and I step out of the comfort zone, the instinct is to retreat. That's why it's called the comfort zone. But what I do as best I can is I take action in the face of resistance. Take action in the face of resistance. And I see this show up over and over and over again with my clients. I teach people how to write a book in a day. Many of those clients, they'll do the course with me, they'll get the book 80% done, 90% done, 98% done. Some of them take it to the finish line, they publish it, some of them don't. And they have some resistance that's holding them back to take it into the finish line. It might be perfectionism. Perfectionism stands in the way of action. It might be, oh, it's not good enough yet. It might be some other mindset. And when you observe your resistance and you take action anyway, Thoreau said, once the mind expands, it will never return to its original size. Once the mind expands, it will never return to its original size. So if this video resonated with you, I want to invite you to watch it 7 times. You might go, well, Eric, why would I watch a video? I already got it. I got it. Like, why would I watch it again? Well, you've all listened to a song repeatedly, and then you started singing along with the song. So when did you set a goal to learn the words to the song? You never did. How did you learn the song then? Repetition. There were several key distinctions that I shared with you in this video that you can learn at a deeper level, at an unconscious level, if you'll consume this content with repetition. That's a golden nugget for you. Anytime you watch a good video, listen to a good audio, you read a chapter in a book that's compelling, consume content with repetition. I'm hopeful that this conversation about action was helpful for you. Now, go out there and take some action.